Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. You are now in the Groove Yard. I come out of the Groove Yard, which is on the People Street, right here in the heart of our city, the soul of our city, Lemert Park. I want to talk to you about this poem. It's titled Attitude. It says, the longer I live, the more I realize the impact of attitude on my life. I've read that before, and I've replaced the word attitude into discipline. Discipline to me is more important than the facts. It is more important than the past, education, money, circumstances, failure, success, or whatever other people think or say or do. Discipline is more important than appearance, giftedness, or skills. Discipline will break or make a company, a church, a home. The remarkable thing that we have a choice every day regarding attitude and discipline. We will embrace for that day. We cannot change our past. We cannot change the fact that people act the way they do. We cannot change the inevitable. But one thing that we can do is keep our discipline and our attitude in focus for positive, persistent, successful results. That's what I want to say to start off on the Groove Yard with art, music, creativity. Here we are, right here. This is my Zoom in the other room, as my brother calls it. Yes, sir. So, two things I wanted to talk about today. I want to give homage to a couple of people. One, Mr. Ed Wing. I don't know if we have a photo of him or whatever, but Brother Ed Wing was one of the people that came in and engaged in what my hat says, which is the Jammin' Foundation. The Jammin' Foundation was founded by Doll Scott McDuff, an absolute awesome lady that understood what needed to be done in terms of the survival, continuation, persistence to keep jazz and blues alive. So, with that, I wanted to really get into the fact that the Jammin' Foundation was set up and they had an absolute beautiful evening called Paviour's Night. It was to pave and give flowers and roses to those that have been involved in music, keeping the jazz, especially jazz, alive in the day. Because this was, we're talking about 1996, 95 in there. So the growth of the Jammin' Foundation under her leadership continued to evolve and celebrate various different artists throughout Southern California. And Paviour's Night was one of the nights per once a month that she would host and honor and perform jazz at various clubs throughout the Los Angeles area. My why was my dad, and the relationship that I developed with Miss Doll Scott McDuff came out of my why to keep my dad's music alive with his last CD called Keeping It Alive. So, little did I know that Doll Scott played and hired my father to play with her in various different ensembles throughout their career. So why she chose me, I don't know, but at the same time, she did. And we got very much involved. And we created a much more robust attitude and aptitude about that with Brother Michael Dolphin, and several other people that were involved in its success. And of course, we're never here forever, so she became a spirit and began to really push forward the continuation of the Jammin' Foundation and Up Pops, an incredible young lady named Linda Morgan, who ultimately was creating an existence for celebrating musicians by giving them their roles while they're here. So Roscoe with the Jazz Home and the Jammin' Foundation saw another way to join forces, move forward. So it morphed into the Jazzabration. What was created was the opportunity that Ms. Morgan brought with the Living Legend Foundation and continue to celebrate the musicians for the efforts that they've put in the community, supported the community, and continue to perform within the community. So I think I'm going to stop right here. We're going to, since we're in the community, I want to share with you the creativity of Mr. Kijana Owens, who is and has set up this podcast that I utilized to bring this particular podcast to light, asking for supporters. I want to thank all the supporters that are supporting this Groove Yard podcast. And so share some of those supporters, which I call, or they were called commercials, but I call them vignettes, created by Mr. Kijana Owens. And the special one that I really think is so powerful for many people is the Insta Stinger.
Sting your brain with Insta Stinger.
Hi, my name is Kijana Owens. I am co-founder of Success Express Marketing Solutions. Our business is cultivating more business for your business. I want to tell you real quick about our program that is one of the most comprehensive business development online marketing support programs out there, which is the VASP, VASP, Virtual Assistant Support Program. This system allows you to operate and run your business while we help monitor and help you cultivate more business for your business online. Contact us at 909-686-1698 and visit us online at successexpressmarketing.com. Look forward to helping you take your business to the next level.
Thank you, Tandy. We're gonna do some blues to close out this year. They talk about 2020 in the Jazz Zone. That's how we do it.
There you go. Chat with hosts and other guests. That was the Jazz Zone. We're talking about the opportunity to do a couple of things as I'm speaking in the history of how we are where we are. I want to bring in a thought about a gentleman. I don't know, John, if you have just a photo of Mr. Ed Wing. I just wanted to share with how this opportunity came, and we started together with several different musicians, but this particular musician is now a spirit. And I just wanted to speak on his tutelage, actually, as a master, as a mentor, as a friend. Uh, all of that would be the combination for none other than Mr. Ed Wing Spanky. Ed Wing, I call him the wing man. He was always there. His word was solid. His mastery of it, the craft, was amazing. And amazing musicians wanted to and enjoyed performing with Mr. Ed Wing. And the last concert was that I participated was on stage with Mr. Harrison on drums, and also on keyboard, Mr. Robert Turner. That was an awesome event on People Street in Leimert Park. So I don't have the opportunity to share that with you, but you know what? We'll be prepared to do that on a later date as we bring up different uh, shows that we have completed in our historical run from the aspect of Jimmy Owens Jazz Ensemble to the Jazz Zone, which were on stage at the Playboy in Pasadena, to many things that we did in Pasadena through that particular period of time, and as we continue to move forward. So that's what's going on in the historical aspect of the Jazz Zone. But what's going on right now? You know, this Thursday. Well, I shouldn't say this Thursday because you may see this anytime. It's the last Thursday of each month. We're on People Street, right in front of Mr. Ben and the Chaos, I should say, right in front of Chaos, right next door to the Vision Theater, which gives a major vibration with an absolute awesome musician that has been selected to perform some awesome music from all over the world, and that's none other than Mr. Fritz Dijon Sr. We'll be there about 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock. We're going to be performing each time on Thursday. So, this is an invitation for you to come out this Thursday, which is in a couple of days here, because today's Tuesday. So you have tomorrow to get it together on your calendar. And we'll see you on Thursday evening in Leimert Park on People Street in front of Chaos, next door to the Vision Theater. The vision, the grounding of what Leimert Park was captivating from the Leimert Theater, which was dedicated to that particular individual, Mr. Leimert, and his family, to the fact that there's a vision for our community, and to be named the Vision Theater, which is a very classic, being restored, awesome facility right on People Street, right in the Groove Yard. Okay, so I think from that point, I want to take a couple of commercials and do a couple of vignettes on the people that are supporting us. And we need your support. You could support us. You can Cash App us through the phone number right there that is being showed, the 626-798-6848. Any way that you can support us would be great. In fact, why don't look at it in a duplicity? We support each other. There's a factor that you can come on and get your Insta stinger and see what's really going on. Understand that you have the opportunity to do your own podcast, or at least see what's going on. There is just an ensemble of different features that is within Success Express that is amazing. So I'm just going to lighten up. We're going to go there, see a couple of commercials. I'm going to come back and tell you something special as well. So hang on. I'll be right back.
Hi, my name is Kijano Owens. I am co-founder of Success Express Marketing Solutions. Our business is cultivating more business for your business. I want to tell you real quick about our program that is one of the most comprehensive business development online marketing support programs out there, which is the VASP, VASP, Virtual Assistant Support Program. This system allows you to operate and run your business while we help monitor and help you cultivate more business for your business online. Contact us at 909-686-1698 and visit us online at successexpressmarketing.com. Look forward to helping you take your business to the next level.
It's the Stinger. It's the Stinger.com. It's the Stinger.com. It's the Stinger.com. Sting your brand with It's the Stinger.
Sandwich from your plate, gotta get up now. I gotta get the highway. So I get in the car and I get out the drive. Now I'm riding down the street cause I'm headed to your way. Cause it's the best sandwich I ever tasted in this world. I'm gonna tell everybody about it, every boy and girl. Let me come in your way. Because I want a sandwich, wanna put it in my face. Order online, you can pick it up. Curbside pick up, that's what's up. I'm going to your way, wanna bring it my way. Wanna do it every day, that's what I'm to say. Your way, your way. Success Express Marketing Solutions presents your virtual video podcast studio. Let the Success Express team help bring your podcasting dreams to life. Here's what we do. We help you come up with show ideas, design graphics for your show, set up your podcast studio, and run the back end of your show. So what do? Be ready for your show. Make sure your guests are ready. Log into the virtual studio, turn your cameras on, and go. Not sure you're ready to go live on a monthly or a weekly basis? You can get the Try Us Out Success Special. It's only $97 with free design setup. All you got to do is try us out, and I guarantee you're going to want more. So get set up today with your virtual video podcast studio from Success Express Marketing Solutions. So go online to Success Express MKTG, and we'll get you set up today. Sign up now and get our free ebook, Modern Podcasting, that'll teach you all the techniques you need to know to get your podcast started today.
Well, that turned out to be very, very effective. Some very effective programs on how to brand your brand. Uh, I've utilized some of the consultation from Success Express and have utilized that, and that's why, and that's one of the reasons that we have our t-shirts, our hats, combination in terms of not only in performing, but opportunities. You see them uh, all the places at jazz concerts and that. You'll see somebody with a jazz zone hat on and they'll relate. And it's really a very interesting flow because, when you're in the zone, it just flows like that because we have to deal with a lot of to be resilient in what we're doing in terms of branding the business. We have to put our best foot forward so it's outstanding and we're successful at what we do. These are the things that came out of the Jamming Foundation, the Understanding with Living Legend Foundation in terms of what we do in giving back to our community. And it's really not giving back because giving back would say that I've stepped out. I'm in the community, so it's giving around. If we don't move the money around, we don't move the energy around the circle that we need to have it. That way it gets to as many people as possible to keep the funding, uh, that the happiness, the joy, the music within the community. And that's one of the reasons that I grew up, evidently, on People Street. So it is, the compassion that we must have. And, we got to be outgoing. They put the pandemic here and said you can't be outgoing. But, there's Zoom in the other room. And so we've lost our socialization. There's Zoom in the other room. We can communicate together. They have such technology that is going on right now that we cannot be left behind. I won't say that again. There's so much technology happening right now that we cannot afford to be left behind. I was just did a podcast this morning on Married Tribe 55 Plus. We cannot afford to be left behind because, left behind means that we have a choice. We have a choice because we get to. We get to the poem about attitude, but the poem is really about discipline. You say what you want, but do you get up in the morning and get busy on what you want? Do you get busy on personal development? That's what it really is about. That's the major paycheck. Personal development. Personal development will bring you all the things that you really want to have. So you educate yourself. You become personally engaged and encroached in organizing your thoughts and your deeds and moving that forward. That's about what I have to say from the Groove Yard on today. We did not have a guest, but I wanted to complete this out with a thought of my good friend and spirit driven brother, Mr. Ed Wayne. This is when we started. This is 2005. That was a major event for the African marketplace, and that was set right in front of the African American Museum in Lamert. Well, this was in Exposition Park. Absolutely awesome. That was Ed Wayne as he pulls it together in terms of Afro Asian fantasy. So, in closing, Kijana, I want to thank you for that. Absolutely excellent. I appreciate all that is tuned into the show because those that are here right now, it's early in the morning. It's in Cali. That's not even early. It's 10:30. We're about to close. But in fact, you can catch us on the YouTube or Roscoe Lee Owens or on my Facebook page or on Success Express Marketing. Uh, so at any rate, thank you so much. Enjoy life with God's blessings. And this is Roscoe signing off from the Groove Yard.